Well, we're not just here to sing bad songs and tease Damon and make his life miserable for the whole show. Goodness. Hey, you calm down over there, big guy. We're not done yet.
Hey, Damon,
because sauce we're going to try may be so good it may make us sing all night long. We actually have Fire and Smoke Old Town Fire and Smoke Barbecue Company out of Florida. Been in business since 2017. Sent us all the original barbecue gluten-free small batch original barbecue sauce. Looks like it's got chicken, beef, pork, and a crocodile.
Stop it.
It has crocodile on it.
It's
like instead of a fish, it did a gator.
It did.
That was cool.
Hey, you know what? That's the first time I've seen that. Respect for that.
And there's a gator on the label too. Look at that. I expected to get on some out of Louisiana, not the original downtown Funky Brown version of that.
Hey.
Born in Chicago, made in St. Augustine.
I said the Florida version. I didn't.
Ooh, that's a good Rise Against song, by the way. Not Rise Against, son of a gun. Against me. St. Augustine.
I'll give you half.
Yeah. I'll get half of the blunder for sure. I'm in. Are you guys in yet?
No, I just got it.
You gotta give it a good shake. You gotta give it a good shake.
Shake well, man. So
I
shake
did.
All right. Well, let's read the This sauce is the sweet heat of Old Town barbecue sauce. It's going to have some sweetness and some heat to it.
What are you doing?
All right.
Hey, shoot. Okay, never mind.
Nope.
It smells good. It smells really good.
So there's got that chunky black pepper in there.
Yeah, I'm about it. I'm going in.
All right, yeah, let's do it.
Are we just doing Pinky's work?
It's not bad. There's a flavor in there I'm trying to pinpoint at the start.
That's exactly what I just tried to figure out.
Can't quite figure out what that is. It's not bad. It's not bad, but I really want to know what the hell that is.
I actually enjoy that. Really, like, I don't mean it like that. That's a good barbecue sauce. What is that?
We have a lot of our own homemade sauces, so it's really hard to really enjoy a bottled sauce. So it's really nice when you find one.
It's got a little.
I like that balance of heat and sweet.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's got a little teeny tiny touch of heat to it.
I wanted to ask you, Damon, about it.
I like how
it's not bad. I mean, like I said, it's got a little tiny little touch of heat to it.
I like how it's
with a sweetness up front.
But I'm tasting sweet and heat all the way through, which I really admire that.
Absolutely.
I really admire that.
Stages of it. I like that something's got multiple stages, and this has like 4 stages of flavor in the bite. So that's very cool. I really enjoy that because as you're biting, you're taking more, so you're getting the tail end while you're reintroducing that front end on the next bite. So like that'll work.
So you know what? So you know
60 calories per serving, 12 servings. That's not bad. 60 calories. I mean, it's not. I mean, yeah, it's not bad at all.
So
that would make
the flavor that you're trying to pick out, and I think I just seen it because it's on the label. Is pineapple juice.
Well, now I got it. Now I got to see it. That's what.
Yeah, me too.
That little sweetness of that juice. No,
that's not what I'm getting.
I know. I'm gonna sit. Let me read the label.
That's why I had to cut my flashlight on.
I bet you it's the molasses. I bet it's the molasses. That backstep molasses has it's kind of like a flat, dull flavor. I don't want to call it stale.
You know, one thing I do admire about this, which
that's really good. That makes good sticky sauce.
I actually told my mom that they sent us this, and she looked it up and read the ingredients, and one thing I do admire is everything on that ingredients list I can literally drive down the street and buy.
You're right. That's great. There's none of this off the wall.
I can pronounce everything and I can literally drive down the street and buy it.
Yep.
And it tastes that good to me. I'm actually really impressed.
Yeah, no, that was good.
And actually, I already have an award-winning combination, at least in my house, for this. I do.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, a good buddy of ours, competition bird shake. I'll just say that. If you know, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And that would not be bad together.
No, it would work very good.
There's even some honey in that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Everything you can literally.
It's got vinegar, honey, brown sugar, molasses. Like 4 of my favorite core ingredients of the sauce.
You can. I'm insanely impressed by that ingredients list. Honestly, shout out.
No, that was before you even said it. I was going to say the same thing. So I totally agree with your mom. You know, when we first got the bottle, that was the thing that stuck out to me.
Yeah, I'm going to come out and say it. I was a little concerned that it had natural. Had some like smoke in the ingredients list, but you can't even taste it. Like,
well, and that's what I was going to say. You can't taste it, but if you smell it straight out the bottle, you can smell it.
Yep.
And I was kind of a little skeptical, but I mean, it.
Ooh, I didn't see that. I didn't see that in the beginning.
Trying to focus, but there we go.
There we go. You always got to. It always makes you assume the position, and then once you do that, you know the drill. You've told enough people in your life, Damon. You know how this goes. You're not on the receiving.
Couple of little tidbits.
But no, seriously,
that's good stuff.
We'll tag them in the Fire and Smoke. I'm trying to see if their Instagram handle. Yeah, it's at firesmoke_BBQ at firesmoke_BBQ.
Come on. Now you don't want to focus.
There we go. I got it.
Ooh.
Perfect.
Tony with the good camera.
Yeah, look at me with my dollar store camera.
I'm all the way back. Thank God for lighting. I think this big old AeroGarden light's helping me out a little bit with that. So, yeah, that's great, man. I'm not even going to let Wally know I have that because he'll eat all of it on some nuggets. That is not nugget-worthy sauce.
No, he absolutely would.
Yes.
That's
Damon had to make more.
Damon, would you like to report on that?
I seen a little fella take about that whole 12 ounces of downtown brown sauce.
He needed about 3 French fries with it.
Yeah, with 3 French fries, yes, sir. Like it was all over the place. He was having a ball.
He makes me queasy in my guts sometimes watching him eat. To have the guts of a 6-year-old boy again.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm pretty sure I stroked out for a second. You said how much? How much?
I mean,
that was just an exaggeration, but he had a good.
I know what you mean.
Like this, and a pile of French fries like this. Yeah. And it was on the day that we did the fish and chips.
I'm sorry, my brain stroked out again. I'm pretty sure.
It's the real deal, bro. He steps into the octagon with the caloric intake when he does some sauce now. I can tell you that.
Well, I mean, he couldn't have chose. I mean, it doesn't get much better.
No, because that's what I told him. I was like, hey, man, if you want some more and your daddy said you can have some more, eat it all.
Oh, he's like, yeah, because he did. And I'd be back. I'm like, no, I did not.
I know. Just like Old Town, I can pronounce everything on that bottle.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's good job by them. I know, and they have a lot of rubs too, but they sent us the sauce to try, and very, very thankful for that. If the rubs are like this, then it's handcrafted good stuff.
Yeah, I mean, Tony said it. I'm a big sauce guy. I make a lot of sauces homemade, but this is, I would pick that up. I would pick this up. For sure.
We'll do it real quick.
What's the
that?
website?
Right there. Quick little plug real quick.
What's that? What's that one?
Which one?
Sweet barbecue rub, a brisket rub, Windy City, because it was created in Chicago.
What's that blue label? What's that blue label? I can see them.
It's a brisket rub, 6 corners, looks like some chunky SPG, which I'm always in talk.
Yeah.
They have a shiitake.
Yeah, that's a brisket rub.
Second City? What's that one?
Sweet barbecue rub.
Okay.
The Windy City is a barbecue rub.
Shiitake. What is that?
Chicago-based. Second City must mean where they moved to, which is St. Augustine. So that must be at St. Augustine enthused. But the other ones
the shiitake is a burger. I mean a steak.
Okay. I see. Okay, I see what they're doing. Doing. What's that?
The white
Avenue
is a burger.
Okay. I got it.
And the classic is an all-purpose.
Which one's got the gator head on it? Man, they didn't put the gator head on any of the bottles. I'm disappointed with that.
They did not.
Oh. All right. Well,
they did too. They put it on this one.
I'm saying on the rubs. There's no gators on the grubs.
Well, maybe the rubs ain't for gators.
Gator don't play.
Gator don't play no shit.
Damon already read my mind. That's exactly the next line that was coming out of my
Gator
mouth.
wants walking around money. Gator wants a new pair of shoes.
Gator wants some walking around sauce.
Gator wants his get back, bitch. The greatest Will Ferrell movie that no one talks about. That movie.
Okay, that no one talks about. Yeah.
Step Brothers, 100%. Talladega Nights, Elf, like them get all the love, but him and Mark Wahlberg were hilarious.
Have you ever seen the one where he's what is it? Stranger Than Fiction? Where all of a sudden he's like his life's being narrated by someone who's writing a book. Dude, it is really, 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 really interesting Will Ferrell acting, because it's not just in your face comedy like that. Like it's like random where like the lady writing the book at the same time he's like blah blah blah, and he gets up and looks, he starts brushing his teeth and stares longingly into the mirror, and he's like, and then he turns and looks at the toothbrush and he's like,
it's got it is called Stranger Than Fiction. It's got 73% on the Rotten Tomatoes.
Not as good as Sound of Metal, but
absolutely not.
No, definitely not as good as Sound of Metal. It's got like if you're comparing, like it's like a Sunshine. It's like Jim Carrey doing Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. Like there was funny parts, but it was meant to be kind of like a serious movie.
I got you.
Same thing with that one. It's a good one though.
Well, there's another one where he was like recently divorced and he had to have a yard sale to get everything out of the house, and like
I haven't seen that one.
You expect him to be funny, and he's like, there's times when he's trying to be, but then he realizes he's got to be dialing it back because it's not the role in the movie, so it's a little different.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, it was cool.
My thing is, dude, I'm not a movie guy anymore. I'm just not a movie guy anymore.
I think we kind of found that out last night, that we was all out of the loop.
Dude, this movie sucked these days, man. It was really nice to get a little. It was really nice to get a little shot in the arm and get some movies to write down the checkout.
Well, you know what? You know what was really nice to hear? Someone in the industry say what you just said.
Yeah.
Movies aren't as good as they used to be. They're not the same. And granted, we're all getting older. We grew up with what we grew up with. I get there's a little vibe change. I understand. But, dude, they're not. Have you guys ever seen the movie Rad?
The
BMX bike movie?
No.
Dude, it's like one of those weird, like, cult classics. Like, obviously not as big as, like, 16 Candles, but it's like one of those random weird. Like, they just don't make movies like that anymore.
I know, it's tough, man. Even like Like I enjoy
Rad. I
Twisted
challenge everybody on this show, anybody within earshot right now or in the future, go watch the movie Rad. BMX. It's just you're gonna laugh at me because like, oh, this is terrible
Oh,
film.
you know what? I did see
Damn it,
that.
I know you knew. I knew it.
I had to go back and look. Yeah, I did see that.
Dude, there's a scene where they dance together on bicycle. It's just sick, man. They don't make shit like that anymore. They're just like,
Listen,
oh, Avengers. Oh, cool looking chick. Oh, magic. Oh, special effects.
Yes, that's the biggest thing.
I didn't watch Rad, but I watched Lords of Dogtown and Grind like it went out of style.
Yeah, we're talking about like 30 years gap right there.
Rad was in 86.
Grind was in the 90s. Grind was close to the 90s.
Oh, Grind. You said Lords of Dogtown. They just did that like,
I said
what
both.
was that, like 15 years
and
ago?
Grind. Yeah, Lords of Dogtown was based on 70s skate culture, though.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, I watched this World War II documentary, so I basically lived it. I was there.
I don't like your fucking attitude.
we might have to hash this out after the show.
I got a knife.